when I looked at my
I gotta
phone.
get my phone.
Yeah, when you called me at 9:55, and then you was like, we talked for like 5-10 minutes, and then you said, "I'm gonna call you right back," and then you
My
called
phone
me
was ringing.
later.
They kept calling.
Yeah, and then you called me later, and then I was calling his cousin Jeff. I was calling Jeff Parks on Messenger because I didn't have his number. I was calling him on Messenger, and he didn't call me till the next morning. And when he called me, he was like, "Hey, little bro, what's going on?" I'm like,
You got to scoot over some.
I'm like,
A lot of my family didn't know.
yeah, I said because his wife's birthday, Sheila Pace, was his wife's birthday, and he was like, "What are you doing, bro?" And I was like, "Well, I'm calling you to what's going on." He was like, "What do you mean, what's going on?"
Yeah.
And then I called him, and he was. That's when I told him what happened. And then when I told him that Chalk and TJ was on their way, he was like, "I'm on my way." He's like,
Yeah,
"If Chalk and TJ is
A
on
lot
their
of my
way,"
family did not, like I said, a
his
lot of my
cousin said,
family,
"If Chalk
my
and
family
TJ is
did
on
not
their
know.
way, I'm on the way."
And see, Honey's
And
in
that was
Texas.
his wife. That was his
Honey's not
wife's
even out
birthday,
here.
and he was like, "I'm on
Honey's
my
in
way."
Who you
Texas
talking
with
about?
her daughter.
Jeff Parks. He said he
So
talked to
I called
y'all.
her, and I
Yeah.
thought
He was
she
there.
might have
You
known.
seen us here?
I
Yeah.
had woke her up out of her
But
sleep.
when
which
I told
didn't
him,
need
I
to,
said,
because her daughter had a baby.
He called him back, and I said, "Chalk and TJ is on their way," and he said,
Was
"I'm
it
on my way
Instagram,
right now." And he was
Yeah,
coming
we
from
got you.
Urupa Valley.
Now we live on.
Facebook?
He was there already.
Yeah, he had called, and then he had sent me the video. He had sent me the video where all the stuff was. He sent me that like the next day. Had a bad week.
You had a bad week.
Bad week.
This is what it is. On the run, ENT.
Time out.
You got your own cup.
Yeah, courtesy of my daughter.
Yeah.
You see what it say? World's greatest dad. Oh, nigga. Oh my gosh.
Man. Old school, what's up with you, man?
I'm cool in the game. JT Taylor and all that.
Okay, there it is.
And all that.
Mr. Chop.
I'm cool. You know me, man. Posted like a stamp. As always.
Last but not least, Lisa Marie
From the SSB.
What's up with you, baby?
What up? You know, I'm here
Shit.
getting
Yeah.
away for a little bit.
Right.
You know,
I understand. Trust me, I know.
yeah.
No doubt.
Hey.
No
Well,
doubt. No
we're gonna
doubt.
just get right to it, man. We lost. Man. Chop.
Man, somebody super close to us. Also Lisa's cousin, but we lost E-Man, Emmanuel Jennings. I think I just feel real bad outside of just losing him is that he kept calling me. over and over. I want to see your face, Unc. I want to see you. And I didn't get a chance to see him before some bust ass nigga killed him. So our condolences out to the family. Everybody taking this one hard. There's just no way around that. Everybody,
Nope,
such
it
a
was
good
very
dude.
unnecessary.
Yeah, very unnecessary, and he took a good one.
Yeah.
One that would have, E-Man would have the next day would
Why
have been
you
like,
kill no
nigga, why
snitches?
you, man, you know you good.
Shit.
Come on in, man. We gonna barbecue. We good. He would have told that same nigga that who took his life. So we lost E-Man. That one's hard.
Yeah,
That
that
one's,
was
Just
that
no
one's
fucking
hard,
reason
man.
at all.
Yeah.
E-Man had no enemies. It's just.
You know what I
ridiculous.
said when I got that call? First thing I said was, I guarantee you it was not a Mexican, because he lives in all Mexican neighborhood and all the gangs are around him. They love
They
him.
did, and they
The
heartbroken.
Literally.
BAs is having something for him this weekend.
Who is?
The BAs, the Black
See?
Angels, is having.
See what I'm
It's gonna
saying?
have something for him
Everybody
this
loved
weekend.
him.
I mean,
Yeah,
a
man.
whole Mexican
Everybody
gang
loved
is
him
gonna
because
have
he was a
something
real
for
For
him.
E-Man.
E-Man was a real
I
one.
heard-
E-Man got along with all the Mexicans. He got along with everybody.
They
He
loved
never bothered
him.
people.
They loved
E-Man
him.
did not
Yeah,
fuck
when we was
people.
over there, they was bringing cases of
Beard,
Yeah.
bringing bottles of his favorite, his Remy.
running. His
They was popping up. So we love you, bro. Now we gonna
I
miss
mean,
you,
it's
man.
just. I mean, how I met TJ,
Right.
how I met. I mean,
Not me, with TJ.
No, I mean, the reason he lived downstairs from me, and I've known E-Man since he was 9 years old. Know everybody in the
yeah.
family, but the reason that I'm here is because Chaka
coming
was
over
going
here to
down
go
to
see
the
him.
thing before they went to Dr. Dre's
I
studio,
was always coming to get him.
and then me coming down and going to the studio with E-Man to hang out with y'all, and then Chaka being like, okay, old school, you do something. You need to come with me now, and you letting me come in to work with you and Dre. And then
I don't want to interrupt you, but I see you, cousin, honey. I love you.
Oh, love
Yeah,
her.
love you, honey.
her, man.
and then when
That's
I moved,
another Jennings,
That's
right
another
there.
Jennings. That's your cousin.
and when I moved into my
Yeah.
house, it was raining like today, and E-Man helped me move into my house from my apartment, and it was just me and him move my whole house.
Yeah.
And then when I needed a job, he got me
you
a construction job.
Yeah.
When I needed anything,
Which
He
is the
would
last
just-
time I seen him was here.
Yeah.
he would just show
Uh-huh.
up.
Well,
He
I
would
went to
just
go see him a
show
few
up,
times, but he
and
was here barbecuing, fishing.
Mhm.
And the last time we,
Yep.
one of the
Couldn't
last
find
times,
his phone.
Yeah.
one of the last times we
Just
really
just
kicked
give
it.
honey my number. Just tell her.
Tell
Just
my cousin I
because
said,
call
call
me."
me, man. Just don't be playing.
He was going down the street. He was going down the street by my house. He was going somewhere else. And he just says, I can't go by your house, cousin, and not come down. I got to come see you. And we stood on the porch and we drunk Remy on my porch. We didn't even go in my house. We just stood out on the porch. He said, I just couldn't go by your house and not see you.
That's it.
And that's the way he was. And it Chaka knows it hit me hard because I've known him since he was a kid.
TJ, the next day he looked at me and said, "Cuz is E-Man gone, bro? Is he really gone? Like it seemed like we dreaming, right? Seemed like a dream."
And
We
we went
like
up.
a dream to me. Like I had to grasp what you said
You
when
gotta say
you
it the way
when
you
you
said it.
called me.
But
When
what
you
he's
said
gonna
it
do
to
about
me,
catching
I
the
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it when you said it to
He
me.
said he called like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. He said, "Uncle, tell Uncle I'm coming to go fishing. I'm about to catch everything in the lake, and we gonna sell all of them. Everybody gonna know we got all the fish out the lake. I'm selling all of them."
You go down now. I'll go down.
Yeah,
That's
it.
that's just the way.
I miss that dude, bro.
That's
And
the
shout
way.
out to Pavona Dre because
Oh, he's been a soldier. When I pulled up, me and
he's
TJ,
heartbroken, and
he was-
I just
he
don't know
gone.
what to say.
he
to
gone. He
him.
was
I
right.
really don't.
He called my phone and said, "Where you at?" I said, "That's crazy. Me and TJ on our way over there right now." He was like, "Okay, I'm waiting on you." When we pulled up, he seen me and TJ. By the time me and TJ parked, he was already out the gate walking towards us.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pomona Drake for being strong too.
Pomona
Shout out to
Drake,
Nisha,
Shout out to
She's there
Zaza.
too.
Shout out to Lamont.
Papa, June, you know, it's all gonna pan out right. Trust me. They took a good one, but old boy ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Nah, man.
Ontario's finest, boy. Ontario's
Yeah.
If niggas
finest.
don't get him, that's it's gonna get him
Oh, man.
Mhm.
He lost.
Oh,
all the way around.
oh, he on the fuck you list forever. Well, and from now on, every fuck you list, he be the first one on every fuck you list from this moment on.
He's on the fucking list. And
Yeah.
the get fucked up list.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I already heard that motherfuckers ain't
Yeah.
letting this go
Damn.
at all.
No, because he was a coward. Fuck that. The nigga was a coward.
That was a
How
coward
you shoot
move,
somebody, then you
nigga.
fucking run. If you so true for your shit, what you run for?
You should have just took a fade, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have took the
Take the
fade if you hadn't
fade.
been drunk and talking shit and doing what you was doing.
True too.
When the nigga told you. The
I
man
mean,
told him. And I know
mean,
he told him more than once.
anybody would know that he'd take the fade
In a heartbeat.
before
In a
anything.
heartbeat.
And like you said, he'd be like, "Come on, we're gonna barbecue later on after we done taking the fade." Anybody knew.
That's
I
how he
mean,
got
that
in.
was. I mean, his older cousin was my big homie growing up, and E-Man was my little bro. To me, he always was my little bro, and he always acted
Yeah,
like
great
that.
dude.
But he was a great dude. That dude would give you the shirt off his back, and
Yep.
there's not many like that who would actually do that. And he got along with everybody.
I didn't know nobody that didn't like him. So I'm sorry.
Not one.
When I heard it,
So
and that was the first
funny.
thing me and Chop talked about. He had no enemies.
We said that off
And
the
the
rip.
same thing with
We
me,
said
and
that
me and
off the
Honey
rip.
when we talked. Me and Honey was like he had no enemies. It was just
Not one.
understandable. And for me to have to call my cousin and tell her,
Yeah, it took
and
a lot
she
for me to
didn't
call
know.
you to tell
and
you
she
want me to
didn't
fill
know,
that
and
one
I didn't know she knew.
Which shots at?
right here.
Right there.
Was
Look,
Give me
Right
right
here.
here.
you know, it just
That's
the
fresh.
whole thing. I shouldn't have had to do it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have had to call.
You know, it took a lot.
I
out
shouldn't
of
have
me
to call my homie
you.
I
Jeff
know
Parks.
I
I
was
was
like-
telling your voice because you was trying to rush it out, but at the same time, you was just like, I knew.
And then you startled because I can kind of tell that it didn't register yet to you. And then you went, wait, hold up. My cousin? I said, yeah. You said, I'm gonna have to call you back. I'm gonna call you back. I said, okay, I'm gonna try to get an update and
Yeah.
I'll keep you updated. And then you did call me back.
Yeah.
And then I was telling
ain't nothing
people,
worse than that type of news.
I was telling people today that they didn't even know y'all was cousins. I'm telling his older cousin that y'all cousins. I said, you know, Lisa on my show. I was like, you know that the Jennings
Because they
and
see
the
me
Pinks.
on there.
I was like,
yeah, because
that,
I don't have my name is not Pink up here. That's why.
yeah. I said,
But,
I'm telling
yeah.
him. I was like, if y'all cousins, then y'all are cousins. You know that girl, the light skinned girl, the pretty girl on our show, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, that's obviously
The pretty
y'all.
girl.
I'm like, that's obviously
her?
y'all cousin too. I was like, because that's Eva's cousin.
Yeah,
I was
they
like, they're
family.
all family.
They
He was
family.
like, I did not know that.
Joe Arthur was there when we got there.
Yeah.
He was there.
Joe Arthur
He
was there.
happy. Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
Was he there when you got there?
No,
Oh,
just
he was there when we
Sil,
got there.
Pomona Dre, Papa, Lamont, Zaza, Ralph.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
Zaza
you know
knows him?
Zaza?
I've known Zaza for 35 years.
I've been on Zaza.
Me and Zaza
Oh
went
my
to
God.
me and Zaza went to junior high school.
You know who
together.
Zaza related to? You know Antoinette Smith that stayed over there by the park? That's her cousin.
Andy and them.
Yeah,
Andy
that's their
and-
cousin. Zaza Ralph is their cousin. I
Zaza-
haven't seen Zaza in
Zaza
years.
Ralph
I didn't
is
know
one
that.
of my.
His mother's name is Marilyn.
Me and
I
Zaza
didn't know
Ralph
that.
have known
Yes.
each other for
Oh my
Probably
God, I was
37
wondering
years.
where he was. Because I
because
thought
they all lived on Maramani. They all
Yeah.
Maramani, and right there
my
behind was
God,
Sean
when you see him,
Jefferson.
you
What's the limit?
when you see him, tell him I said hello.
And
Oh,
that
that's-
was his favorite drink.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he used to
We got to
drink
take a
with
shot of that.
Remember
for him.
me and
I'm
you,
not t- I don't drink
Zaza
wine.
was there when me and you went over the house. When me and you went
I
over the
hadn't
house
seen
and that
Zaza
dude
in
came
years.
over, that little Mexican dude came over. Remember when we was in the house one of the last times
At E-Man?
at E-Man's house?
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
we just
yeah,
went over there
yeah,
and
yeah.
Zaza was there.
Yeah.
and had the gun in the couch.
Damn, that was funny as hell.
It was funny.
Yeah, it's crazy
Conjuring up some
because-
shit.
Conjuring up some
E-Man,
stuff.
nothing nigga
That's
doing
him
about
and
this
Zaza
big
was him and Zaza Ralph was, but I've known
Yeah,
Zaza for
I
He
know.
30
slid up on him. He slid up on
Yeah,
him.
he
on the
slid
couch.
up on him.
Zaza for damn near 40 years.
That was
I've known
funny.
Zaza since I was in the 6th grade.
Yeah, I've known Zaza for almost 40 years.
I've been knowing
yeah.
Zaza for a long time.
Yeah,
And
that's,
him, and
that's
his
Tony's
cousin
and that's Andy's and them cousin.
Freddie,
I didn't know
Freddie,
that.
everybody
Yes,
from
their,
C9.
Zaza's mother is Andy's father's sister.
Shout out
Yeah.
to my nephew, man. That's great.
Yeah, man. That one hit a little different than
Way different.
than a lot of things that
I ain't never been so speechless
You
in my
know,
life.
I didn't get it when
Cause Sean can tell
Chalk
you,
told
Sean
me.
tell you, I paused.
Did it didn't register? I could tell it didn't register yet. And I was like, did I
I'm
wake
like, no,
you
I did
up?
not fucking hear that. No, I was wide awake. That was the thing. I was like, I
I'm
did
saying
not
to
hear that.
myself, I'm like, did I wake you up? Did
Yeah,
I
the
wake
first
you up?
thing Chaka said to me, he said, I know you got to go to work, but, and when he told me, it didn't register to me when he told me. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. I don't know, he ain't going to call me at that hour and say anything. That's why when that picture came up today, and I tagged you in that picture with you and him hugging,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the thing, that's why I tagged, I said, I don't know who put that picture
His family
out.
did. One of them
Yeah, I
put
said,
that out.
but there's a lot of his
backyard.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just,
The other day, that Lisa was here.
Mm-hmm. When
yeah,
he
that
wouldn't,
was,
nigga, I'm buying all the food to cook.
I'm
Nigga,
buying all the
everything.
food to cook,
I love
cousin.
Cause I'm getting.
It's
all
just
of
that
it.
laugh and that talk. I mean, we had me and him, we had our own
Yeah.
language. We
That's
would
his laugh.
literally,
His laugh was this right
His
here.
laugh.
That
that fucking
laugh
laugh.
is
that I'm
golden.
never gonna get. I mean, that
Yeah,
just the
that's
way we would talk to each other when we was like friends, we was on the job. I mean, he'd be yelling at me, telling me I'm
Yeah.
not working hard
Yeah,
enough.
you say the
And
job
it
just ain't built for old school, cuz. Old school just the job ain't built for cuz. That's it. Ain't that what he said to you? He said,
Yep.
cuz he just ain't built for cuz. Cuz he just moved too slow, cuz. The job is he show up on time and all of that, cuz, but the job just ain't built for old school, cuz. That's it, cuz.
That is, oh
He
my
had a way of
God.
saying
You know how
shit,
he
but
talk?
it was
The way
funny.
we'd have our own language. We talked.
But you
I
know
know
what
the
though?
way
But
he
you know who used to
talked.
talk like that too? My cousin Arthur Jennings.
Oh,
Arthur
Arthur?
Jennings did that too. He call us
See, I ran with
Cousin.
Yes, Arthur
that was
used to
your
talk
little
like the hey,
Mhm.
that was my cousin. Let me
And he'd
tell you.
always tell me, he'd be like,
That Arthur was my
look
cousin.
black, look black, look black. You can't do that because you go down now. You go down right now.
That's still to a T.
It's just the way
State
we would
connect
talk. I
these
mean, we
state
just
in the
had a language.
That
It's
was his
just
language.
that you
That's
could
how-
bet you if people would
Papa
know
and
it.
him and June, I would sit at the table and would laugh so hard when all three of them would be talking. And I'm looking at all three going, this is amazing that they all got the same language. Like they all
same
the same lingo, the
Yeah.
same language, the same demeanor, but they raised him as far as the hood. You know what I mean? Papa and June. Oh my God, June! I could tell June was just numb, bro. He was giving everybody
Yeah,
dap because you know he had his mask on.
Shout out to June.
When he come on the
man.
porch
I
and he was
know
getting everybody
June
daps,
forever, too.
like won't because of coronavirus. Then he looked and seen it was me. He went. He just grabbed me. And I
yeah,
said,
when
"Bro,
Papa
it's
saw
all right."
me, he was like, because I had the mask on, and he was like, and he came and gave me a
Yeah,
hug, and
he told
he was like, upstairs, old school. I was like, get it. He was like, oh, come here,
He had his beanie on.
Yeah, he had his green jacket on,
yeah.
and stuff, and I was just like,
man.
he's like, upstairs. I was like, yeah.
He asked me how you was doing.
Yeah, that shit hurt like a mother.
That
Yeah,
shit's
that
that's
was
still
very-
one. Still
You go
one.
down now, cause you go down. Hey, black.
It's
It's just that I'm not gonna hear
Yeah,
that
Brandy-
again.
that's the point of what I'm
That's
getting
the
at.
only thing is.
Right, TJ.
I mean, I remember coming downstairs to see TJ in the kitchen. There'd
Yep.
always be like 10 people there, and anybody needed anything, TJ and E-Man, they would take care of it. There was always somebody there. It was never there alone. And he'd always, if he was playing Call of Duty
Shout
or
out to
stuff
the
like
Sears
that,
family.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
he would always
Shout
come.
out to Auntie Ivell,
Yeah. Shout out to the Sears.
Raymond.
I mean, he
Yeah.
took care
Oh,
of
Lil
it.
Raymond. You don't like me calling you that. Lil Raymond. Nah,
Hey,
what's up,
shout
man?
out to Erica Wiley who called me, and
Hi,
I didn't know
Erica. Yeah,
how
she
many
called me
people,
too.
man.
how many
Erica.
people she knew that I knew.
Yeah, she knew me.
I did not know how many
She knew
people, and she
Adriana
told
too.
me
She
all the
knows Adriana
stories of how many people she knew that I really knew growing up. I was really surprised, everybody
was
on
close with Iman.
Miramani, and she was very close. She said E-Man kept her out of
He did.
because of people who used to mess with her and calling Raymond, and she had to tell Raymond in Long Beach and all them dudes, Demon, all them dudes I knew growing up. I mean, I didn't know how many people that she knew that I knew growing up.
She used to be at E-Man house all the time. The dude that she was dating was,
dating
Yeah,
was
Ray,
Ray,
Ray, which is Zaza's uncle.
yeah.
Oh, well, I
Right.
know him.
Yeah, which is Zaza's uncle.
Big
And
Ray.
I didn't know that till
No, I
she
didn't-
called.
No,
she
I didn't know that.
she
that
called
was
me
his
while I
daddy.
was at work and told me all these stories.
No, I didn't know that was him because I don't think she realizes that I know Zaza because a lot of people don't. Like I said, when you said Zaza Ralph, I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
His mama's name was Marilyn.
that's.
I
She's
think
like,
his mother-
do you?
as
She
matter
said,
of
do you
fact-
know Junior? And I mean, you mean
I need
Zaza?
to talk to her because I wonder if Auntie Marilyn is in Michigan, and I wonder if she's near Erica. I need to call Erica and find out.
Yeah, she called me while I was at work, and we literally talked for like an hour while I was at work, and I didn't know how many people. I didn't know how it was. She
Because I
was
still
because
talk
we know
with
people
Tony and
from
all of them. I
DeWarty
still talk to
to
them.
Ontario,
Right.
and it was just crazy the way she was explaining stuff of people that I really was around for.
Because when my brother
Years.
died,
I love Erica, man.
because when my brother died,
I mean,
Zaza and his mother and them came to my house, and when my mother died, they were there too.
Junior,
So,
Zaza Ralph,
I know Zaza.
Freddie, and all them when they used to be.
We're gonna come back to this. 'Cause
Yeah,
these got people messed. What's going on with these sports?
What's up with the
Man.
sports, baby?
Let's start off with rest in peace to Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hank
Peace.
Aaron died.
Yeah.
We had quite a few. We had Lou Brock.
Lou Brock passed?
Yes. We had John Arnett passed.
Who the hell is John Arnett?
These were Pro Bowler.
I don't know who that is.
He played for the Rams.
In the 60s?
hmm
Okay.
Then we had Phil Negro.
He said in the 60s.
He was a pitcher.
Not
Jesus,
like that.
Phil
I'm like,
Negro died? I thought he
Yes.
was already dead.
No, he died recently, and Don Sutton also passed away.
Don Sutton died.
Don
Yeah,
Sutton.
it's just been, yeah,
California
Yeah.
Angel.
yeah,
And what's his
Dodger.
name died today, didn't he?
Yeah.
yeah.
Larry
King.
King.
Larry King
Larry
passed this
King
morning,
died,
but he
yeah.
had complications of COVID.
COVID, yeah, he's
Yeah.
been fighting.
And,
with him. And Hank Aaron.
Hank
Aaron
Aaron died
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah, he had complications with COVID.
Yeah,
He just got the COVID shot 2 days before.
And Tommy Lasorda.
yeah. Tommy died
Tommy
a few
died.
weeks back.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, he died.
A week
Yeah.
and a
I'm
half
just saying,
ago.
but
Yeah,
Yeah, we just losing them. We just losing them.
2021.
half of them was over 80.
I mean, I literally.
Right.
I mean, Hank Aaron was special because I literally
Of all the
remember
things he
watching
Yeah.
that. I remember my mama kept the newspaper of when that happened.
Yeah,
Somewhere in my house, there is
1974,
the
I can tell you when it
newspaper
happened,
when he broke
of
Babe
Don
Ruth.
Newcomb.
Yeah, it was 74.
Ruth.
Yeah.
Saying it was it
You know,
715?
It was in 1974, and when he broke Babe
That's when
Ruth's
they said
record.
that a black man should not break.
Oh,
Oh,
let
why
me tell
he
you,
got
the death threats that he got,
I mean,
Yeah.
the death threats that he
and
got.
he retired in 76. But yeah,
Yeah.
but what people don't know about him is what an extraordinary businessman he was.
Oh, he was a great business.
And you know who helped him get his start? The dude that owned Church's Chicken.
What?
Yes,
What?
yeah,
What?
yeah. I was.
That's
He
you
was-
know what?
he
That's
was-
the
and
only
he was-
reigning.
And he was
That's the
he
only
was the
reigning
owner of
chicken
Pepsi
place today.
very-
You know, like I
because he was
said,
in Atlanta.
Reigning.
He was
the
the owner of-
reigning.
in Pepsi.
But that's
KFC
not
don't-
how
early
it
on.
started.
KFC.
He started in the restaurants, and they met each other on the
I'm
plane.
saying.
And when he had retired, and so he was talking to that guy, and the guy
What'd you
asked
say,
That's
him,
mine.
and it's not my
That's
office.
2 days. Yeah, that ain't mine. This is not my office. Shut up, Lisa.
Lisa's burnt out.
You damn sure ain't.
Out.
So that man took time. He was a white man?
Yeah, he
Took
owned
time
Church's
to show
Chicken,
him.
and he told him, he said, well, "What can you do?" He said, "I just need a chance."
That's all.
And once he got that chance, he started out with some restaurants. He ended up with 30 of them.
Yeah, see, people
Then
have to realize
Then
that
that's how he branched out into Pepsi, and he had those Pepsi. He owned that. He owned so many things. Hank Aaron, and when he came to Atlanta,
See, that's
Atlanta
a-
flying the flags
Get it.
half staff for him
oh, they got
because
to.
he created so much
Mr. Atlanta.
jobs in Atlanta
Yeah.
for people.
Him and Evander
He
Holyfield.
probably
Yes.
he's probably
man.
the founder. He's probably
He
the
pretty
founder
much.
of
You know
black
him and
businesses.
Evander-
He is.
Of
You know
Yes.
him and Evander
You know what I
Holyfield
mean?
got some things together.
Yeah,
too.
they do. But he was the founder. Like I said, that man got so
He the man.
many businesses.
Yeah.
He just set up just
Like the Evander
throughout. That's
Holyfield.
what
Yeah.
made Atlanta the hub that it is
of
now.
Chocolate City.
Yeah, that's what made
Business wise.
Well, yes.
Because that's the only place I've ever been to is seeing
Yeah.
an all black bank.
Yeah,
Black owned, black, everything in there was black.
yeah,
Right.
That fucked me up.
yeah.
Black. blacker
Yeah.
than black.
And that's
Yeah,
what he's
man.
trying to do.
Black
Flickety
and
black.
And he done it. And but so he lived a great life and he did some great
Yeah,
things.
man.
He was what,
83,
83?
83, somewhere up in there, yeah.
Great. When you make it to your 80s, you
I mean, I really don't think they're. I mean, you talk about Larry Doby, Jackie Robinson, and Hank Aaron might be as important as anything, especially in sports. Those
Well,
three, especially in
Hank
baseball.
Who'd you say?
Larry
Hank Aaron-
Doby, Negro Leagues, and you
Jackie
talking about
Robinson.
Jackie Robinson come from the Negro Leagues,
Hank Aaron.
And so did Hank
and
Aaron.
Hank Aaron.
There's
That's what I'm
one
saying.
more.
Aaron.
Ain't don't we got one more though?
Hank Aaron also came from the
Satchel
Negro League.
Paige.
Satchel
I mean,
Paige is
Satchel
another
Paige.
one. That was
I
a
know
severe
Paige.
picture
But
from
those,
the Negro League. But
if those four, it got to be one for the
Hank
most.
Aaron would have told you quickly what made his career was playing in the Negro Leagues.
Yeah.
Because he said, and I watched this interview he did with
Man,
Roland
give me a
Martin
shot. Y'all hardly ever
some
see me. I
years
want
back.
a shot. I
some
want a
years
shot.
back, and I want to say maybe 2015
Damn
he
it.
did this with Roland
Don't
Martin.
fill it up though.
And he
So
I
you
want
want
a
a
shot,
half a
but
shot
not kind of a
There it
quarter
is.
of a shot.
Yeah, I said a shot, not a
a
shot.
quarter of a shot.
Burnt the fuck out.
Give me a shizzy. That's what I'm gonna call it, a shizzy.
Burnt out.
So he said that it was the Negro Leagues. He said because the players in that league shaped him. He said because before that, Major League Baseball was just boring.
It was
until
boring.
they got there.
Till Negro.
Till
the
they
Negroes-
got there.
till Negroes
Him,
showed
Jackie
up.
Robinson, and Satchel
And brought
Paige and them
excitement to the
showed up.
game.
Yes.
I mean, the only reason they bring Satchel Paige up before Jackie Robinson because he was too old then. He was too old then. So bringing Jackie Robinson in, but you talk about
No.
Larry.
Seem like
Satchel
I'm forgetting another black player
Satchel
that played around the
Paige.
time as
Like I said.
Hank Aaron. Somebody else.
Well, we
Who?
had George Foster. We had quite a few.
No, I'm talking about that was
Oh yeah, Bob. I mean, you had Bob
No,
Gibson.
Somebody
Reggie
that-
Jackson,
I know all of
Reggie
them. I know
Jackson
Reggie
was-
Jackson,
they was
the
all in at
Yankees.
the, and Reggie Jackson was young at that time. But you had George Foster that was also young at that time. He was a little bit younger at that
Why
time
Reggie
too.
Jackson remind me of motherfucking what's
who did
And Hank Aaron, like he talked about too, he said
Jackie
just with the little money that he had, he wasn't getting them kind of contracts that they had that they
didn't
have
pay
now.
for them. No, even
And
as a
he
home
does-
run
you
king.
gotta-
I don't even know how Cuz even made it into how he's lasted in that because we just watched this story the other day. Them motherfuckers was going, hey nigger,
Mhm.
picking up the bat. They was like, hey nigger, fucking monkey. And he
I
up the
mean, that's
bat.
the reason they
Hey,
brought.
nigga.
That's
Hey,
the reason
nigga,
they
nigga,
brought
nigga,
Jackie
nigga,
Robinson
nigga.
in because
They was doing Jackie bad.
he
Yeah.
told him
They
and
did
Branch
Jackie
Rickey
Robinson.
had a deal. The first year of his contract, he couldn't do anything. He couldn't say nothing because that would fuck everything up.
He didn't say shit anyway.
And he said
Whether it
he
was
said
first year
the
or
reason he
year.
did so Branch Rickey
For
gave
some-
him
Hey. Oh no, excuse me. Look, for some reason all week I just been watching sports
Yeah.
shit that's been like pertaining to crimes and shit. I'm going, there's a lot of fucked up fucking.
Yeah, nigga, it's coronavirus. The shit didn't change. Niggas is like, look, man.
We done skipped the whole thing. What else we got going on?
Well, we
You
got
know-
quite a few things going on. My Lakers is 12-4.
Come on now, knock it off. So is the Clippers. I
and
seen
and,
that.
and
Clippers
what
at-
9-0 on the
11-4.
road.
No, they 12-4. I just okay. Well,
We
my
lost to
phone just
Golden
lied to me.
State. We lost to
They're
Golden State.
11-4.
Who's
Are you
11 to
very
4?
Sure?
The Clippers are, yeah, they won
Okay.
last night. That made them 11-4.
Look at it again, baby.
But
It said
anyway.
12. Yeah.
And we looking good right now. We're looking
Yeah.
good with the
We're-
Raiders.
we're
We're gonna
over-
talk about that too
yeah, we
because
got a few pickups. Seth
Yeah.
Roberts was the one I was impressed with.
we're about to get rid of a lot of the coaching staff too.
Yeah,
They got to
Yeah.
go.
You got tight
guys.
end Gabe
Got
Holmes.
to you go down
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now.
And we're looking at Deshaun watching as a
I don't
QB.
see us getting that. I'm gonna tell you
I think
why.
we're gonna get him.
No,
They
because
think
he's got
that
a
he's gonna go
no
to-
trade clause. Yes, he
They
has a
think
no
he
trade
might
clause.
go to
No.
To Pittsburgh.
No,
Yep.
he
I've
has a
seen
no
that
trade
too.
clause. Anyway, he has a no trade clause. Now I don't know how they're going to deal with the no trade clause.
But he has a no.
They
trade
said
clause.
that
He can go wherever he wants. With
He
the
has a
trade.
no trade clause that's going to be very hard for him to go anywhere. You got to find somebody going to pay that contract out.
right,
So
and
you
the
got to have the
motherfuckers that
money
cap
right now.
and that
Right
cap.
now, the New York Jets, believe
Yeah,
it or not,
that's what you call it said.
and Pittsburgh right now got the cap.
They got the
They
cap.
got that money.
Yeah, New
Keyshawn
York
said
definitely
he
need
should
it.
go
We
to-
would have to get rid of a whole lot of motherfuckers to get him, and I'm not trading over no team for no quarterback.
Oh no,
And that's all we got.
I check quarterback.
I get one of these
quarterback.
young niggas. I get one of these
There you
young
go.
cats out of
I
college.
mean-
Carr
I want-
retired, didn't
Which-
But anyway,
Don't get hit by a car.
Don't give chocolate a Woody.
no, he basically
hit the table.
I'm looking to see what they do with the defensive line. Like I said, we got a defensive minded
We need some
coach, and
quarterback.
that I know
We need a
Mindset has to
we need some
change.
We need
DBs.
The
cornerbacks
mindset
and
has-
a quarterback.
we have cornerbacks, but
So
your
they
line-
showing our cornerbacks
no,
showed
our
up.
corners is good, but the problem is you
You
have
just-
to have a coach
You
that
just gotta
has
have a nigga
defensive
fast like
mind.
Tyreek, nigga. That's
No,
it.
we
Get
have
a nigga
that,
quick.
but you have to have the mindset.
Yeah, that's true too.
Your coach is responsible for framing your mind when you're young,
Mm-hmm.
and when you got somebody that just don't do shit. But see, I didn't care for him as Paul Gunther as a player.
Yeah, I don't care
So
for Abrams.
I mean, you know, when it said we got him, I was like, oh.
I don't care for Abrams.
But I'm like, fuck it. No, Abrams is good now that we got a fucking defensive coach.
Abrams showed up like the 8th, 9th game of the season.
Well, I don't blame him. I wouldn't show up either if I got a defensive coach where I got to get out here and figure it out.
That's true.
Whoever
too.
the
You're
dude
right.
Joyner
You're
Shit,
right.
was,
I-
he
It's
was
a
getting
chemistry.
burnt.
Yeah.
It's a chemistry.
And
Joyner
that means
was
when your
getting
team
burnt.
is really not, when your team has to get out there and figure it out, that shouldn't be.
You're
Yeah.
all Raiders out today.
So,
Hmm?
you know,
I said you're all Raiders out today.
so that is the good thing.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm looking at?
I'm
We
a
got the
loyal
2
Raider
games
fan.
tomorrow. I think Green Bay is going to beat Tampa Bay.
I don't think so.
I do.
Boy,
I
Now,
don't think so. I think
because
Brady's
I
gonna
want to
show
see,
up.
I'm going to see. Well, I don't know because Antonio Brown's not playing, but they do have other players.
But they've been
Like
playing
David
without
Gibson.
Why is
Antonio.
Antonio Brown not playing?
I don't know. I don't.
He hasn't
care.
played a few games.
I don't care.
Why is he
I don't know why
always
he's
not
back.
there when
I don't
big
know why
shit
he's back.
happens?
Because his helmet don't fit.
Yeah,
He's one of those types.
yeah.
My helmet don't got
But
enough
there,
sparkles
I want to
in it.
see what they do because
Not
they have
not
what they
enough
do with
sparkles?
Devontae Adams. You know that's
Yeah.
the best route runner. In
Hey,
the
Cuddy, I got a
NFL.
big tall can of beer. Split it with me.
I'm sorry. That's what I want to see.
And it's two.
Tell him
Green-
no.
Get you one, you can give me
For
one.
Green
Tell
Bay,
him no.
it's like this: if KC cannot deal with Devontae Adams,
Oh, when
it's going to be a long fucking day.
Okay, wait a minute.
Devontae Adams is the best route runner.
Wait, who do
He
Kansas
plays for
play?
Green Bay
for in the NFL.
in the
No,
NFL. That
but-
nigga's the best route
Wait,
runner there
He's
is.
another Jerry Rice
Wait,
with
Yes.
what do you mean
yes.
the Bills played
with
Kansas
speed.
City?
Yeah, the Bills play Kansas.
But I'm
City.
talking about who my
Listen.
pick is for the. I'm talking about Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
okay, I
thought
got
you
what
said
you're
Kansas
Yeah, but,
City.
no,
and
no,
then you
but
said-
you got to remember, Tampa Bay got they
Okay, can
they-
I
they
finish though?
corners
Because I can't get.
ain't no
No,
joke.
it's not their corners that's going to be the problem. If you stop Tom Brady, ain't no corners.
No, that's very true.
What you
Okay,
mean if you stop Tom
that's
Brady?
who they're going to have to stop
That's very
to
hard.
win. That's
to
my
do.
point. In order for each team to win, this is what they're going to have to do.
Right.
In order
That
for
dude-
Tampa Bay to
that
beat
dude
Green Bay,
does
they
the
have got to
business.
stop Devontae Adams. That's the best route runner in the NFL.
They
You don't
will.
think so? No, I don't think so. No,
That nigga
Good
Tyreek
luck.
Hill,
Who?
no. They
Tyreek
got, no.
Hill.
For
Green
who?
Bay got a great
Kansas City
defense.
Chiefs.
No, it ain't just Green Bay. I'm not concerned with him. See, who
I
I'm concerned
am.
with is Travis Kelce because that's who slips through everybody's
See,
grass because everybody get on the
I
speed
can
skirt.
definitely agree with that one.
Because everybody.
White
Kelsey
man-
will break
Why
records
the white
because
man got
they so
slip
busy.
But
through
I'm
everything?
He's a beast,
questioning
bro.
KC's.
Kelsey's a
I'm
beast.
questioning KC's secondary because I looked at how they
Why
played
the
against
white
us in
man
both
got to
games.
slip
But I
through
think the
everything?
We
Gronkowski-
no, come on. We
'Cause
we
he's white.
torched they fucking
Oh,
secondary.
we did.
Nelson Aguilar, which they're on the verge of resigning, I'm going to tell you now, did a number on their ass.
Aguilar.
Darren Waller
No.
wiped their ass with a cotton swab that first game.
Yeah,
So this is why I'm saying their secondary is very
I
questionable to
think
me.
didn't Darren go in with 2 or 3 that day
Yeah.
against Kansas City?
Oh, he went on the
Against
run.
Kansas City.
Yes.
Our tight end acted a fool that day.
Yeah. He
He
acted the
showed
fool
up,
both
nigga.
games.
Yeah.
Both games. They had no answer. Their secondary and their defense, particularly, see, Green Bay also got a running game too.
Yeah, we
In
lost.
Jones. Let me tell you something. This is going to be a problem for Tampa Bay
So your
because
pick
once-
to the Super Bowl is Green Bay
and
and
KC.
Nah,
Because
you-
I
no,
do.
I see Tampa
Because
Bay
KC
and KC.
I
Because
don't.
KC
Guess what I see there?
so you
Buffalo
got Tom
Bills.
Brady.
I see Buffalo there.
It's hard to go
I don't
against.
know. Because,
I love Aaron Rodgers, but it's hard to go against Tom
Buffalo
Brady. That
motherfucking
motherfucker's a
beast.
No, I
beast.
can go against
That
Tom Brady.
motherfucker's a beast.
I can go against Tom Brady.
That
Hey,
motherfucker is a
niggas-
beast.
Yes,
I see
but
them
see,
motherfuckers. I see
the
People
only
doing
thing-
this to their
He's a
records
beast.
like they don't see them niggas records.
listen, I can go against Tom Brady. It ain't like Tom
They
Brady.
only
ain't
got 3
beatable.
losses.
Tom
TJ.
Brady is beatable.
Yeah,
So
Tom
you
Tom
don't think the
Brady
Bills?
is
So you don't
vulnerable
think
now,
the
but
Bills
he's never-
have no chance against against
Who got the best
Casey.
record?
Who are they going? Are they going to stop Patrick Mahomes?
No,
Because I've yet to see it. You
But
know
he got,
what?
he got knocked out
Yeah,
twice last week.
Yes, you mean knocked out too. Somebody choked your ass out. He got choked out. That was not a concussion.
And he
That nigga
hurt
got
his
hit, cuz.
and he hurt his toe.
Well, he ain't
Yeah, he
concerned
got-
about that toe. I bet you that toe won't make a big
No, I'm
difference
just saying.
tomorrow
I'm just
when he
saying.
can lay
Sis,
back
He got-
in the pocket
I'm just saying,
and he
sis.
can throw
So
that
you don't
ball
give. You
to
don't
Travis
give
Kelce, and
Josh
he can
Allen.
throw that ball
To Tyreek Hill.
to Tyreek Hill, and anybody. You better
Between
get the
them
fastest
two
motherfucker
niggas-
you got going to the bench and get him
Yeah,
because you're
because
gonna need to.
So don't
I'm
give
telling you
Josh
now.
Allen no
Kelce-
chance
Again,
against
Kansas
Casey.
Kansas City.
TJ
That's
Kelsey,
why.
for some
What's their
reason,
record?
it's like they ignore him on the
What's
field.
that city record?
12, they
Number one in the
they
NFL.
13 and 2.
Two.
They only got a loss to
Well,
the
they
Raiders
lost to the
And,
Raiders.
and a loss to, I forgot who they lost, the other team who they lost to.
If you do not have,
But they got
if you
the
didn't
L
pay
with
attention
us
to the
and then
playbook,
played tight against us on the second game. We played them so tight, we could have won that game. It was
Yes,
a mistake.
but this is
We would have
where
beat them 2 times.
But this is where I said we didn't have the proper defensive coordinator to do what needed to be done. The
Yeah.
bottom line, all they had to do was play man. They would have forced Mahomes to throw it out of bounds. The
Right.
clock was against them already.
White
That's
people
all they
fault.
had to do. They didn't do
Damn
that.
right.
They didn't do it.
White people fault.
And
Fucking
so that
up all
fucked
the
that shit
time.
up. But that's my
Taking
position.
up all the
I'm looking forward
goddamn
to be a
air.
Green Bay
Oh,
and a
my
KC Super Bowl
White people should play
in
caveman
a
sports.
pandemic because
White
you
people
want a
fault.
shootout.
It's always.
Yeah.
And you gonna get
Yeah,
it
you're right.
with them too. Aaron Rodgers ain't to be played with.
Nah.
That's true.
Aaron Rodgers can also scramble and run.
And he want to go out with a bang.
Yes,
He's dangerous.
he's very dangerous on every level, just like
But
Patrick
he's
Mahomes
missing.
is.
He's missing that one receiver that he had last year. That
Yeah.
nigga's gone.
Tom Brady.
But Tom Brady is
He's
the goat,
dangerous
bro.
because, if, like I said,
You can't.
Hands down.
He's
Anytime
the
you
goat.
think,
That's
oh
what
shit,
makes him
Tampa
dangerous.
Bay
Oh, you
ain't
finna
been
lose.
this far
Tom
in
Brady
years.
comes
The
back.
nigga come to the
but
franchise
one of
to bring them to the
one of
playoffs.
the reasons that
He
has
one
brought
of
them
Christopher
there is the
Williams'
fact-
pretty motherfucker.
No.
Pretty motherfucker.
what brought them there is the fact his ability to connect with Gronk.
Get his $5
He wanted
ass
to
He
know.
out
can,
here
he
before I
can hit
make
that. He can hit
change.
that with
He
Gronk.
brought Gronk in. Gronk
Yes,
didn't.
because he has that rapport with Gronk. He know where Gronk wants the ball.
Right.
Gronk knows
Exactly.
to go
They
to the
they
position.
are. They've
You
been like
got
this
Mike
for the
Evans though.
past.
Mike
shit.
Evans is a
See,
beast.
just
16
like
years.
just like Patrick Mahomes know where Tyreek hit that ball. He know where to
Exactly.
hit Travis
Well,
Kelce.
there's gonna be some good football.
There's
tomorrow,
going to
I'll
be
tell you that.
definitely some great games. Like
Gonna
I
be
said,
great
I'm looking forward to the
football
Bills because I
I
just
know
like
who's
that
going to
running
the
game.
Super Bowl
I
tomorrow.
love
I
the Bills.
love that fucking
And that
running
quarterback
game.
ain't playing.
That
No.
motherfucker ain't
That
no
little
jump
young
shot.
nigga
Yeah,
ain't
you
playing.
Where's going?
You know,
I didn't know
I
you was
like I
going
said, I
like
just
That little
like
nigga can
I like
ball.
the running game. I like the way they run the ball down your throat, and that's
Mhm.
what the Bills bring to the table with Kansas City.
And they D up.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
They
the
D
thing.
up.
But my thing is, if you cannot get a hold to
Let me tell
Patrick
you.
Mahomes, you're finished.
They're gonna
Because
get him.
Patrick
They're gonna get to
Mahomes-
him.
Well, they're gonna have to.
They're gonna
Because
get
if
to
they
him.
do
Who,
not
is
get
Buffalo?
to him, if they do not, because
Somebody
Yeah.
give him
again,
a concussion like last week.
he didn't have no concussion.
Well, okay, so look, the schedule
I think
tomorrow.
that
I mean,
nigga
the
got
games
choked out.
tomorrow are who and who?
Is
Well,
Tampa
all the
Bay
games, but Tampa Bay and
and
Green
Green
Bay,
Bay.
Tampa Bay
which
and
that
then
was the
the
first
Bays
Super Bowl.
and
both
even though
Bays.
Kansas
that was
City
the
and
first
the
Super Bowl
Bills.
The Bay.
ever
then the
played.
Bills and
was the
Kansas
Bays.
City.
And they
Is
played
it
in the
Bills and
fucking
Kansas
snow.
City? Yeah.
Green
The
Bay and
Bills
Tampa Bay.
and
Look at
Kansas City.
Super Bowl number 2.
Josh
Go look
Allen
at it.
is
bro.
not to
Number
be
two.
played with,
That's
man.
number 2.
Josh Allen is not to be
Yeah.
played
But Tampa
with.
Bay didn't come along until
Yeah,
like,
that's that quarterback
No, they
over
played
at
when they first
with,
did the Super Bowl.
Buffalo.
That's
It
Tom
was
Brady,
Tampa Bay and Green
man.
Bay,
I mean,
and they
that's
played in the snow.
and probably the
That was a
GOAT,
hell of a
man.
game.
Tom Brady when he be
Tom
playing
Brady
when he
might
be
be the
playing
GOAT.
Tom Brady be looking like the smooth ass Cadillac, like
absolutely
Right.
the new Cadillac that just hit the showroom floor.
Buccaneers.
When he stepped back, he
Every
stepped
year.
back so comfortable.
Every year. Like, I
No.
know
Like-
what's going on before you know
Like
what's
Sis
going
said
on.
earlier,
I thought it was
he wanted Gronk there for a reason
Yeah,
because
he
you
had
know
to have
Gronk
somebody
know
that
those
he had to have somebody he could
that he
connect
can
with.
connect
Yeah.
all
But
the
like
time.
I said,
He told him,
that-
stop
that
drinking
is,
beer on TV, cuz come down here and
That's
get
my
this
prediction.
money.
That's what I feel it would be.
Yeah,
Because I feel that if the,
And he got
if the
receivers.
secondaries are being burned,
Mhm.
because the Bills secondary is also vulnerable when they play against great quarterbacks. Those are the teams that they've
Tom
lost
Brady
to.
has more receivers than he's ever had in his whole
That's
career.
not hitting the receivers is what he's hitting. He's
I got
hitting
a call in
Gronkowski.
coming
That is what's
at
winning the
5:30.
games for them because Antonio Brown has not even been
But
really
he got Mike
playing this year.
Evans. You got
Yes,
Mike
I
Evans.
understand, but he's been using Gronk and Mike Evans more, and he's been using Gronk in clutch situations because everybody gonna kill Mike Evans. That's usually what happens. So you got to pick your poison. Do you want to be beat by Gronk or do you want to be KC beat by Evans, and that's what he does. What makes KC dangerous is KC got two of them motherfuckers that just spread your defense.
So, Kelly, you good?
They'll spread your defense.
Oh, that's the shit right there.
So
Oh,
that's the difference.
Gangsters drinking pink drinks.
But I want this next one. We talking about boxing. I want to bring this question up to bro. Bro, I want to know how you feel about Andy Ruiz fighting Deontay Wilder.
No.
I didn't want that. Well, that's what's set up.
Andy
Ruiz.
Oh yeah, that's
what's set up.
That's a good one.
So I wanted to ask you about that.
He knocked
and
out.
you know, what's the name's
out
coming out of
Anthony
retirement? Yeah, but you know what's the name's coming out of retirement?
He's old. What's his name?
Andre
Ward.
He's coming out.
Andre Ward's coming out.
And he said that he would rather fight.
He said he'd rather fight Anthony Joshua than to fight. Yep. That's what he said.
But he's coming
Anthony Joshua.
Okay, now let's get into. Oh, he can move it easily, bro. What is he talking about? He can. Yes.
He was a light heavyweight.
Just like Roy Jones.
Kovalov. When he fought, was it Kovalov?
He was light heavyweight.
Niggas light heavyweight. He can move. Andre Ward. Yes, he can move to heavyweight.
He weighs
bro.
over 200 pounds walking around.
Oh, he's gonna do a Bernard Hopkins?
No,
nigga.
What do you mean?
Shut up.
He came from. They was light heavyweights.
Hello.
Yes.
So what the fuck make you think he can't
if
fight
you light
You
heavyweight?
know what I'm saying? Moving
Roy
up
Jones did
and
it.
being.
It ain't the nigga with
off.
featherweight.
What are you talking about? Roy Jones did it.
In boxing, he has to make 175 pounds.
He walks around that naturally.
Can I explain it?
Yeah, please.
I totally understand.
Do that.
No, you don't, because you asked this.
He went from commentating for how many years to moving up in weight from a light heavyweight to a heavyweight.
Oh, light heavyweight.
You cannot make that
to
weight.
fight
It's too
after
hard.
being
Don't
on
tell him.
in the
It is too hard to
commentating
make
thing,
that
bro.
weight when you walk around naturally at 200
I understand
pounds.
having a
That's
couple
what I'm
And
trying
to
to
try
say.
to go back
When
down
you
to
was
175 pounds
it's
is
not
a
gonna
killer.
You're gonna
You're gonna get knocked out like Roy Jones did when he went down to fight Antonio
No,
Tarver.
I totally understand. I totally
That's why
understand
Roy got
going
knocked
up,
out.
going
There
up
you
in weight after having a couple fights,
why
but
he got
going
knocked
from
out.
Yeah.
behind the mic and then going up
He
in
was
weight.
a fighter before the mic. You keep saying
but
that
I'm
like he
saying,
didn't fight.
having a layoff.
I wouldn't give
Floyd
nigga.
Mayweather did it 10 times.
Yeah.
He wasn't a commentator.
It don't matter.
He wasn't a commentator.
It
for,
don't matter
for a
what he
couple
was. He wasn't
years.
doing
What does
even
that
that.
have to do with anything?
Right.
A
A
commentator or
sitting
bowling
at home.
You
or
can still
sitting
know how to
at
fight,
home.
but you still have to get some tune-ups before, man.
Man,
Well,
look.
Come on.
You
If
ain't
you
when
naturally
you-
gifted, bro,
Come on.
it's natural.
and what
understand
you
that.
left off on, that determines what
He
your
was the first
tune-up
person to
is
beat
when you're
Kovic.
coming back. Thank
That's
you.
what I was trying to say his name, bro.
Thank you.
I was trying to say his
Right.
name.
Shout out
Right.
to
Kovic.
EJ.
So
I love
that's what that is. And then Canelo
You
is
see that
supposed
shot,
to
bro?
fight a 2-fight
Oh, I
deal
don't
with
know
what's that
shit.
dude's
I don't know
name?
how
But
to
then
give
don't give
shots.
it.
Yeah.
Give me a shot. Fuck him.
Yeah, I'm about to hit this nigga
Canelo
with
is
this,
supposed to fight that Yildirim.
Yeah, why is he
Nobody.
avoiding all the real
Yeah.
shit
Charlo been calling him out for 2
for
years.
2 years,
Wait a
chasing
minute.
him?
Now you
Nigga, they had a
Devin
picture.
Haney's
They had a
bad
picture.
as
They had a
fuck.
picture. They had a picture of. They did a
Canelo
cartoon
Alvarez
of
and
Canelo.
Galactus-
They had
and
all of
Galactus
them
up
jumping
in
over.
a tree.
They had
In a
him in
tree.
the tree shivering, and
Shivering
Charlo
like a
standing there with
motherfucker
gloves on.
had
Charlo like,
they had
come
the
on,
lion.
Yeah.
They had Dennis Andre, and it was like, nigga, we want y'all.
well,
and then
then you're going to be even more upset because they've signed for a 2-fight deal.
Who did?
Who?
Canelo and Yildirim.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
we
well,
don't give a
I'm
shit.
not. I don't care.
And then,
Yeah,
of
me
course,
either.
you know, we got Tyson Fury and the Anthony Joshua fight, which is I really don't want to see that. I really wanted him to go with Deontay Wilder because that's
He
what I
need
was
that
thinking.
get
He gonna
back.
run
Fuck his
too.
blood.
He need to get
So
that.
he gonna run and shit, and you know,
Not only that,
He
okay,
need to get that get back,
How's
bro.
he still
You know.
gonna fight somebody and he been cheating the whole time?
that's what I'm saying. So
Right.
I see
The
why
whole
he's running,
time.
but I'm really not.
You know.
It's just really not a fight I'm interested in.
Look,
Right.
Tyson Fury got busted with drugs,
I know.
His gloves 3
gloves
times.
3 times. They
3.
got one on film at an actual fight.
Fight where
And this
it
motherfucker
showed
still
the
boxing.
referee called him
And
and shook his head was like, this
That's
don't
some
make no
bullshit.
sense.
See, that's what the white man do.
Damn right.
Yeah, man.
Well,
know
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm sorry, but it's just not a fight I want to see. It's just not something that I want to see.
I'm not excited.
I'm
but
not excited about it, but I'll watch it.
let's get down with this.
What?
Let's talk about this nigga that they called out Javante all of this time, and then all of a sudden the nigga then ran into his little cubicle and said, I was just playing.
Man,
Ryan Garcia
is a fucking
coward.
He's a coward, cuz.
Coward.
Like,
Well, I'll tell you what, you're gonna have to fight him sometime. You fight him young or fight him when you're old.
you know what he said?
But you
I got a bigger fight,
He had-
bigger than me,
bigger than me and
Javante.
Tank. How? Who name
Ain't
any
nothing
fighter?
bigger
One
than
fighter.
Ain't
To me-
nobody
Say it
bigger-
again.
Ain't nobody
Say it
bigger than
again.
Tank.
Who's
Ain't nobody
bigger than Tank?
Ain't nobody bigger than Tank.
Leave that phone because I'm not calling.
He said he wants Pacquiao.
Well, no, you don't want
Come
Pacquiao
on,
either.
man.
Pacquiao whoop his ass too. And I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
tell you
well,
why
beat the brakes
Well,
off that
why
boy.
would-
you don't want Pacquiao either.
Why would you want? I
don't,
guarantee you, Manny Pacquiao, fuck him. I always like
Ryan
Manny.
Garcia.
I
like they
always
said,
like Manny.
No, no,
I
no,
But-
don't
but
never
let's
go
say
against
Let
Manny.
TJ say
the
this.
little guy can fight.
You
Right.
can't knock
Love
him.
Manny.
No. Because he's beating everybody they put in front of him.
Yes, he
love
is.
Manny
And the
Pacquiao.
And that's not to
he's
take
had-
away from him. No.
And
No,
the
that's
competition he's
nothing to
had.
take away from.
Listen, the competition he's had has been real good competition.
Right.
But he's been able to figure it out and do what he had to do. Now, he got, out of all his fights, only 4 people survived. And he got 25 fights. So
Right.
you got to figure that out.
Okay, not even just that though. He got tested as the competition start getting better.
Josh Taylor.
And look
I
when
mean,
he- And look how he
uh,
reacted when he beat
our
the
boy-
last.
hold up.
the dude
We talking about Campbell.
Campbell.
Luke Campbell.
Campbell
Yeah,
is
but you have to
official.
Luke
act
Campbell
like
is
that.
a
that way
official.
when Manny Pacquiao
Was a
come in the
beast.
ring.
So the point
care
of what
how
I'm
old
trying
Manny
to the
Pacquiao
point of
is.
what I'm trying to say is that
Why you bow
when
down
me and
now?
TJ sat down
Yes.
and we spent a few days of watching Luke Campbell fight.
We just
We was looking at his old fights, and
Right.
TJ was like, "Only
Pow.
problem that I see with him is that he don't have a whole lot of power,
Pow.
but he hits
Pow.
hard, but he don't have a lot of
I
I
got a
power."
long ass
He-
left.
And
Come on,
TJ
take
kept
that.
saying he
Pow.
got good body movement.
Bow.
He's an Olympic. Shut up, white dude.
Yeah.
You over there acting like a white man.
No, I'm saying he was
Nigga,
hitting
you
him with
just
the
tried
left.
Listen,
to
bro.
bow.
Listen to
we
what I'm
talking,
trying to
we
say.
talking about something.
Look, the point of what I'm saying about the difference between a Luke Campbell and a Javante is that you have to understand that with that particular fight, what was his second round, sis? He laid him down, right?
But you ain't never been knocked down.
Never been knocked down.
Never been knocked
I
down.
will promise anybody, and I'll bet anybody, that he would not have gotten up from a Javante
Left hand or no?
left hand uppercut or a hook.
No.
No.
He would have got up. He wouldn't have. It would have been done.
No, because when he got up, he would have finished him.
He would have fit.
Because when he
If
got
it was
knocked down,
25
listen,
seconds left, he would have
listen,
still
it's
finished.
it- no, it's when he got knocked down. When Javante hit him, it's way different than when old boy hit him. When he get up, if he gets up from that particular
Right.
punch,
Well, eventually.
you know.
Me and old school called that day. Remember that day
But-
of that fight?
But
And I said,
when
Luke Campbell.
Javante, listen,
Are you
Remember?
asking the white
Oh,
boy's
there we go with the
opinion?
bullshit. Cause
That's
I
what
ain't
I'm
talking to
saying.
you no more.
I
Yeah.
told you that before, bro. Leave him alone. Leave him in the white world.
Mhm.
Okay, so look,
Leave him in his white world?
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
they're in the white world. Cuz.
Jesus Christ.
Cuz you need to just shut up right now. Cuz you're not making no sense right now. Cuz.
And you drinking that white liquor too.
Cuz.
And you drinking that white
But
liquor.
finish what you were saying, though, bro.
Huh?
I said, finish what you were saying.
Oh,
It was
man.
making sense. Nigga knock you off a full direction, right? We supposed to be going to the store. End up we at Pizza Hut, fucking with him.
Yeah,
We didn't want no pizza. Fuck old school.
Anyway,
Nah, but
hey Gail, we love you, sis.
he is not. Hey, sis, we love you. I don't think that. I think that was the right decision for Ryan Garcia to do what he did because you was gonna get fucked up. Time out, Timor. Time out.
Yeah, but you talked all that shit though.
Go to your corner.
Now I just don't want
No,
to
that's
hear
what's
it.
making me mad though.
Yeah, you
know what I mean?
talked all
Like,
that shit. Talking about let's go.
I'm gonna
You'll
knock
fight
you out
anybody.
in two.
He said in two.
Yeah, but then you
And
said
two.
you'll fight anybody. What
But
happened
no,
to that?
then he just announced yesterday that he has a bigger fighter, a bigger fight than Javante.
I'm trying to figure out who's that.
Who's that?
Who?
Who's that?
Name
Who?
one.
No. You gotta
It's
remember this.
probably a white person.
See, here you go.
Yeah, Luke Campbell. He's already
Why
done.
that shit starting to look like a fucking Klansman hat?
TJ,
Take that motherfucker off, cuz.
TJ,
You're in
look.
the wrong house, cuz. Look,
If you have love in your heart,
let it
Let it
out.
out.
If anybody's gonna make love to my sister,
It's gonna be me.
White power.
White power.
See how they do
and
me
shout
on
out
this
to
show.
Dave Chappelle. He's recovering from COVID.
COVID,
He,
yeah,
he
right,
tested
right.
positive. So far, he's asymptomatic, and I hope he
He's
stays
All right,
good.
look,
White
I'm
power.
finished with the sports because you know how we get
Yeah,
off.
that
track
was
sometimes.
pretty much my only thing with those
boxing.
because I wanted to really ask you what you thought about them fights. If you thought like I thought about them, I was like, all right.
I don't think that's. I'm not gonna be excited to
No,
see
but I will watch it.
Deontay Wilder and a motherfucker.
Yeah, but I'm gonna watch him. But I'm not jumping with joy.
No, I want him to get
Andy
his get
Ruiz,
back.
I say that because he knocked out.
I'll say Andy
Yeah.
Ruiz fight old boy.
The IE
The cheater.
zone.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
the
what I
two
would like to
cheaters?
see.
Yeah, let
yeah.
them-
The Inland
Beyonce
Empire
and
Zone.
Joshua do
Get
their
that
thing.
get back.
That's
Yeah.
the big money.
Yeah.
But maybe this the way they doing it is the way it should be done.
Yeah.
So these two do their thing. Whoever win, then
But Tyson Fury,
Andrew
he doesn't
Reed,
he's a
even-
stop,
fucking cheater.
stop
He don't
eating
need-
hamburgers.
he don't need to have
Stop eating
any.
hamburgers.
He
Get it
should have been.
together.
He
You
should have
can-
been banned from
you
boxing
can
for
bring
about
the-
2
you
years,
can
bro.
bring
for
the
I
his
title
feel
fight.
right
if it had
back
been
to the
anyone
IE.
else, that would have happened.
Yeah, it would have happened.
So I'm just curious
He's been
as to
caught.
why not him. And you've been caught several.
God.
And this
He
seems
been
to be not
caught
the
2
first
times.
time. Yeah. So I'm surprised at that too. So
Yeah,
I'm wondering
sis.
about that angle is too. And
Who was supposed to
also,
call
I
in?
wanted to say shout out to Tom Brokaw. He's retiring.
Tom
Oh,
Brokaw.
One of my favorite
Yeah.
newscasters
Tom
ever.
Brokaw.
Yes,
man.
he's retiring after
We-
55 years. And you know, when it was a big story, it was either him or my girl that had it.
Who?
You know, old girl, Connie Chung was one of them,
Connie?
and the other one.
Who?
Connie Chung is married to Maury
shit,
Povich.
Barbara
you know that.
Walters.
Barbara.
Barbara.
Them three. When you
Lady
wanted
Barbara
something,
Them
them
three.
three.
Tom Brokaw's
That's real
retiring.
talk.
Yes, he
Boy,
is. He is
boy.
retired.
Barbara Walters, Connie Chung,
Sad
and
day.
motherfucking.
Sad day and happy.
Yeah, and yep. Tom Brokaw is going. He's finally
Okay.
going to
He
go ahead
said,
and
"Fuck
retire.
this, I'm cashing in."
Did y'all know what I found out and it fucked me up?
Cashing
What you find out, Jack?
Today, did you
That
know
fucked you up.
that really fucked me up?
What's that, bro?
A quiz. Let me ask a quiz question.
Go ahead.
Lionel Richie's adopted daughter name is what? Nicole
Nicole
Richie.
Nicole Richie.
Who's Nicole Richie's dad? And
get
get to shut up.
Okay.
And who was her
This nigga
auntie?
just told me to shut up.
Yeah, because you know.
I know.
Wait,
I know.
Nicole Richie's is
Give me a
related
shot
to
and I'll give you
her
another
real
answer.
family.
No, I'll
No.
be quiet for real.
Okay, you can be quiet then. Give him a shot.
I-
Nicole Richie
her name start with a.
is related. Shut up, TJ Cuz. Her give him a drink.
It's
Look,
after
old
T
school.
oh,
and before Z.
no, I
Nicole Richie,
right.
Lionel Richie's adopted daughter,
Is
is the niece
can you give me my shot, motherfucker?
of somebody
Tell the
very
answer.
famous, but he adopted her.
I don't know.
And
I
it don't
don't
even make
know
sense
that.
why he adopted her. Like
I don't know that.
Well, because Brenda couldn't have children. And they
Right.
probably
No,
didn't
it's
want
not,
her.
No.
Brenda had hands too.
Yeah, which one is? He was
Brenda
desperate
had
to steal it for
56.
She
real.
also
That
had.
nigga-
She also had pots and.
So to
pots
all the
and-
people that's
She didn't
grits
get no
and
pots.
shit.
She-
to all the
she
people
didn't.
that's watching and
She
looking,
took his ass barehanded.
pure fact that Lionel Richie's adopted daughter,
Nicole Richie.
Nicole Richie,
Father.
real father.
her daddy
is
is the sister, the brother of Sheila E.
What?
That's Sheila E.
She's an Escovedo.
Fucking right.
Yeah, she's Escovedo.
100%.
Not really a surprise because would it surprise you to know
Sheila
that,
E
that
is the
Walona-
auntie of,
So Sheila E.
Well,
Her,
is her brother
That's
is the
not-
daddy of Nicole.
I'm not
the
really
dude who used to
surprised at
play
that.
on
The drug
Arsenio Hall. So
is the
Sheila
daddy.
E, nigga.
no, I'm saying her
Nicole
her
Richie
brother.
is Escovedo.
Escovedo.
She's Escovedo.
And that's actually what she is.
That's she's an Escovedo. Leave it there.
Well,
So
no, that's
Nicole
Nicole
not
Richie-
Richie's
true.
real last name is Escovedo.
That's her real
Well,
last name.
That's her
Well,
real
either
last
way,
name.
she was gonna be
Her
famous.
daddy is Sheila E's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really surprised at any of that because Walona, Cap Calloway was her daddy.
Yeah, Cap Calloway was
Yeah.
Walona's daddy.
Yeah,
Janet
Cap Calloway
Dubois.
was her daddy.
Janet
When I
Janet
got to
Dubois.
look at
Dubois was
Cap Calloway's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his daughter.
Jesus.
She didn't want nobody to know because
No.
she didn't want to break into the music industry.
No.
I mean,
And
into
it was
the
funny
television.
because she
behind-
had
And
a
you know what the whole
passport.
thing was? I read the excuse me, sis. I read the little memoir that she had, and she said so many times that she wanted to tell people
who her
that
daddy
dad
was.
but I didn't want to tell people.
Yeah,
who my
because
dad
she didn't
was.
want her success to
She was-
be to ride
because
on
she
his
was a
back.
singer.
She did
No,
tell
no.
some
She
people.
was
She
a
was
singer
later.
also, and she
Yeah.
sang on the Jeffersons.
I was just about to say.
No.
Listen, no, she was a singer.
Good
she grew
time.
up being a singer, as
She
Yeah.
was a singer by
She went
nature.
on tour with him.
and then she wanted to go another direction. She said, "I can't follow." Man, that little memoir, you got to read it, bro.
Yeah, I
That
see
shit-
that
But
already
I
seen
knew
it,
it.
and
But you know who else knew it? Janet Jackson knew it. That's why they were in the video. That it's all
We
right
don't-
video. That is the reason that those two were in that video while he was alive.
Well, we know Janet's daughter.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I know.
Oh, shout out to Brandy and hooking back up with Slim, man. It's
Oh yeah, I got a call the other day with Slim.
He
and
was so
Brandy.
excited.
He was
you know what I'm
happy
saying?
about that,
Hell yeah, because they go back.
which
like,
is
they sandbox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
a real
So, like I
sandbox.
said,
She's
that
a
was,
Jackson with her fine ass, beautiful.
Yeah.
Who?
But-
Which is who?
Brandy,
Michael
Brandy Jackson.
Michael
Brandy,
Jackson's niece.
Brandy,
Jackson's
Michael
daughter.
Jackson's niece.
Jackie's daughter.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Me
Janet
and
had a
Enid,
daughter.
all of
When
Janet
you
man.
had
say
a daughter
Brandy, I'm
with
like,
one of them DeBarge boys, James
Damn
DeBarge.
right.
oh,
They
not James.
they've tried to hide for years. As a matter of fact, I believe Reapy raised
And
her.
would you think her daughter? Nope.
Nope.
Rebe didn't raise her.
Nope.
Yeah, but like I
You
said,
know who
they,
raised her?
I don't know. Look, I know that they
We
had a
know.
baby. I remember when the motherfucker was pregnant,
We
and then all
seen
of
it.
a sudden they tried to
I
hide
know
it.
y'all
I'm like,
know
no.
the Jacksons.
Nigga, we
Janet
live
was
behind.
pregnant when she was
Enid
18
lived
years
behind
old.
Chop.
We could jump over the gate and beat
We
each
go-
other's
We talking about
yards.
Enid.
Enid.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace.
She
That was
died
my
from a
girl.
brain
Yeah,
aneurysm,
yeah, I remember that.
which is Siggy's mom.
I remember y'all telling me about.
But
the
like I said, they
rings,
tried to
that's-
hide that.
that's
I
what
remember
we
y'all
talking
telling
about.
me
They
about
tried
the
to hide
rings
that.
back
Damn
in the
right.
days,
That's
and
That's Enid.
Michael buying the rings.
He bought a
and-
ring. Slim and Brandy went to
They
Michael.
were best
They gave
friends.
a, they gave a birth.
best friends.
What happened was that it was Brandy's birthday. Enid is the first to marry
I
into the
remember that.
Jacksons
Yeah.
family.
I remember
Ever.
that back in-
She married Jackie. She's the first to marry into the family. Mike and Enid
my
was
girl.
super close. When Enid and Jackie, Mike still did everything for Enid.
Mhm.
When you
And
walk
for
in
Brandy.
Enid's house,
Nigga,
all
And
you
she
seen was
lived
all
in the back of
Jackie,
Michael
you.
Jackson.
Moonwalker, anything that had to do with the Jacksons,
A picture
dog,
of him and Bubbles,
anything,
And then
everything,
she used to live
directly behind my house.
behind your
You
house.
jump over
off
my
the
gate.
fence.
Like I
in
said,
you
they
and her
denied
cool.
in
that.
Diamond, right?
Yeah.
In
Yeah, like I
Diamond
said, they
Bar.
denied that
Shout out
for years,
to
but I
Abu. He
remember
made
it.
that happen.
But I remember it.
Albert,
Yeah.
Albert Lee,
Very
Albert Lee.
vividly.
Yeah.
And it was kind of
Baby
cold. I
body.
kind of felt bad
Everybody.
the way they did James. It was like, come on now.
But the thing is that you can see it clear.
Because
as
he's
daylight.
the only one that admitted to it. That yes, we had a daughter. But
But
everybody
a lot
else
of
made
people,
him
a lot of
out.
people didn't
Yeah,
even
they
know that.
kept that's not like that's
we
just-
know.
It's the truth. It's the true story, man.
Right.
She will never.
We
say
know.
that. She won't.
No, let me tell you something about Janet Jackson. That's the reason why
We
I don't
do
let
know.
her
We
motherfucking
know.
relationships don't work now because they made her get rid of that boy.
Yeah, the family did.
And she
That was-
loved
that was
that.
her family.
She get rid
That
of
was
James
funny when
Barnes.
it
Yes.
came up.
Mama,
It
the mama
so
was
powerful.
woo. The mama
Yeah.
is the one to keep the line going.
Yeah.
The
The
mama
mom.
is
Okay,
the
now
mama
let
keeps the
me
line going.
Mama DeBarge.
let me ask y'all
No,
this.
Mama Jackson.
Mama
Now
Jackson.
let me ask y'all this. Another trivia question. Out of all the people that are powerful in the music game and that is legends in the game, who was the first cousin to the Jacksons? That's in the music game.
So you got jokes today.
Mm-mm.
I care less.
No,
Wait,
it's gonna
first
fuck you up because
cousins
you
to
should have
the-
known.
First cousins to the Jacksons,
Yes.
powerful in the music.
In the music industry, a musician, singer that the whole world love and know.
First cousin.
Just go and tell us.
To the Jacksons.
Just go and
Nigga,
tell us.
just
What
go
all
and
the
tell us,
bullshit
man.
trivia?
Goddamn, yeah.
Y'all bullshit.
Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
And the Jacksons.
Did you
are
know that?
kin.
Did you know that the
Related.
Jacksons and the
No,
one that
'cause
Stevie was related?
He's young. They got on Motown. He was very young when they got on Motown together. So they're in Detroit. They're in.
We ain't about to do all
No,
of
I'm
the.
saying they're in
Different states don't mean
Indiana.
They can't be related.
No,
Right.
I'm not saying that, of course.
What are you saying?
But I'm just saying
Sis, I hate
they're
you
in
sometimes.
Detroit. They're in Indiana. They're first
Moving
cousins.
along.
That doesn't
Did
surprise
anybody see
me.
the inauguration?
Oh, I watched every minute.
I
of
was
it.
just about to get to
I
that.
watched
Then was
every
just looking
minute
at
of it.
how handsome I am.
Every minute of it. I watched I didn't miss a minute of it.
I loved
Every
it.
minute.
A lot of people was
Didn't
dogging
Michelle
J-Lo.
Obama look so bomb?
Nigga,
That's
that walk.
like I
Did she
told-
walk in that motherfucking
She
Hey,
looked
look
like a
her-
She
boss.
looked like a superhero.
That
They
motherfucking
walked
suit
in like
she had
gangsters.
on.
All that
Stop
purple.
it.
I said, look at that
Go
bitch.
ahead.
Look at that.
And that's when I posted on Facebook. I said that Michelle Obama, that's gonna always be my
She
girl.
looked like a
'Cause
superhero.
Don't nobody hit you with the epitome of class like that woman did.
Yeah, I saw the
You know what
dude.
they said?
I saw
That
the
bitch
gay
is a boss.
dude who
I don't know
who-
whether or
who
not,
did her
what-
outfit.
excuse me, which channel you was watching it on, but the news people said out of all the first ladies in the history of presidential inaugurations and just being married to the president, being a first lady, they said there's not one woman that can outclass Michelle
Oh, of
Obama.
course.
But you know
That's
who
not
was
even
another bitch that could
classy.
dress
She was
too?
so classy,
Jackie
dressed.
Kennedy.
Oh,
Well,
Jackie.
Oh,
You
come
got-
on
you
now.
got- you can't knock
Kennedy.
Jackie.
No.
You can't
But
knock
she
Jackie.
had
You
Bob-
fucking
you
right.
right.
She had Bob
You right.
Mackie doing
And she
all
was
the
right.
shit.
And they loved
her.
Hey,
The
hey.
world loved
Yeah,
Hey,
her.
you
Bob
look been
Mackie
little
doing
boy.
all that
She's
She was
shit.
pretty.
and she was ugly. But that bitch could
Dress
dress,
her
She
ass
dressed.
off.
and the class that she
Yeah,
showed,
showing up. Shout out to Jackie.
her and
Rest in
Michelle
peace.
And
Obama
remember-
are the only
and
first
remember,
ladies
she
ladies
couldn't
that I've
fuck
ever
with.
seen.
And remember, she became
Yes.
an
I
Onassis
forgot about
after.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
No,
she
no,
way
no, no.
after.
She
And this
became
is
an
them old
Onassis.
masses.
Yeah.
Them
You know, that's some of the
motherfuckers.
richest
Them
motherfuckers in the
motherfuckers
world.
had
Yeah.
all the shipping shit in
Of course
Europe.
they did.
Well, that was after Kennedy died.
Yes.
She married the
She
Yeah.
man.
had to because she
Yeah,
left
that's-
the
She
White
could
House
only
broke.
stay
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
She left the White House broke. See, she
Sure
was a
did.
Bouvier, and she came from old
Yeah,
money,
she
but they
wasn't
lost
a
all their.
Bouvier.
She was a Bouvier, but she lost all their family lost all their
That
money.
sounds
in 1920.
bougie, but
Well, it was bougie, but she lost all their
A
money. in the- in
Bouvier
the- in the-
sound close to bougie.
yeah, it sounds
was.
bougie, but
They lost all their
Yeah,
money
they
in the
lost a
stock
lot of
market.
money.
When
Yeah.
the stock market crashed in 1929, her family lost all their money, but they still had the name and prestige.
That
That's
could keep
how
them
she
moving.
met John Kennedy in the first place.
so she can only fuck with somebody who has some money after.
Well, no, she
It
was
don't
broke
look like
when
no
she left the
drugs
White
except
House. She
involved
had
in
to
my
have.
life.
She was broke with them two
Yeah,
kids.
of course you can't go.
Okay, and
You
that
can't
she,
move down, like
Yeah,
right,
like
sis?
It's not a matter of even moving down. She had nothing.
Right.
She
That's a
had to do
beautiful day.
something. She had
Yeah.
to do something.
Yeah,
So, like I said, I enjoyed the all of it. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
I have
enjoyed
to
it.
say, let me tell you something about Biden. Biden is getting the business handled. He said,
Already.
"Oh, you don't want to do
And
this and
hey,
do
look.
that. I'm just going to executive order this shit." Now we got a package coming out with checks, and you're gonna have food.
Yeah, I hunt my money down
You ain't
today.
you. Well, that's just one of them. That $1,400 is
No,
in this
my
new one that
600.
you just signed for.
My
No, no, no.
600
Nah,
from
you
You're
get
not
400.
hearing.
You get
You're not
14.
hearing.
No, I had my 600 down
Of course
today.
you are. You're gonna have to hunt it down
I had
because
100 down today
well,
I
Why you
got
got
it.
100?
because
Why
I
you
had to
just let it
hunt it down
Why you
today.
got to hunt
you had to
it?
wait for
Because
like
they
everybody else.
sent
Right.
it
That's what I was the whole
because
point
they
I was trying
sent
to
it
say.
they sent it to another account that wasn't even with me.
We
to
know
my
that.
taxes.
That's why you had to wait because what happened was that they sent to a lot of the
Yeah,
old
they
accounts.
sent-
If you didn't update your information with the IRS, that's what they sent
Oh.
you
Mm-mm.
to. If you didn't, that's what happened. So
E-man here
that's
with us.
how that happened.
Gosh.
So
Yeah, I did have to
$1,400
hunt my
is
shit
the new
down
one in the
today.
new proposal.
But I
It's a
got
whole
it.
lot of shit, housing, everything.
Shout out
Now-
to Kamala Harris.
Now I'm gonna say this now because I keep seeing some things and people keep talking about. We keep talking about reparations. Let me
Fathers
run
in
through
the
this.
hip-hop.
Let me run
Shout
this.
out
Let
to-
me run this real quick to you.
Yeah,
quick,
definitely.
quick.
Don
shout out
Dub.
to hip hop.
No, he just hit me down there.
We're gonna run this with
Oh, Don
reparations.
Dub, shout out, bro.
Reparations, yes, black people. Quit talking about Biden. Didn't talk about him and all that. He didn't talk about him because that's the next thing on the list. But you got to get the pandemic and shit under control first. Because representative from she's a Democrat from Texas, Sheila Jackson Lee, so resubmitted
Bryant.
the 2018 reparations bill that
It
That
ain't
is
gonna
all.
happen.
yes
It's
it can
not gonna
happen.
happen.
Yes it can.
There's no way, sis.
Let me finish
Sis,
because you're
there's
talking too
no
much because
way
you don't
that's
know what you're
not
talking
gonna
about.
happen.
Stop.
They're not
First
gonna
of all,
give reparations. They're not
can
gonna.
I say
they're-
something before you keep your drunk ass keep cutting me off?
They're not gonna get.
You get my
it's not
sister?
gonna
Boy, you
give
gonna give it?
reparations. to
Cuz, can I
black
get
people,
can I get that out your back
guarantee you.
right quick? Cause
It's
Shit.
just not gonna happen.
Because
let
furthermore,
her get out what she's saying though, bro. Before
yeah,
you
because you
debate
don't know what I'm
anything.
talking about. Because number one, California has a reparations bill that was already passed.
We talked about this before.
Okay,
We
that's
did talk
number
about
one.
that.
Number
I
two,
understand
reparations. And you don't understand because reparations has already been given out in Asheville, North Carolina.
That's the first place where they gave
That's when it
reparations
started.
out.
That's
The
not
first
true.
thing-
That's
you
why
remember
don't
me
say
saying
what's not
that?
going to happen.
And they
Because-
also did it for business black owners.
And this is the first time reparations
in North
in
Carolina was
history
the
has been
first
given
place they
out.
did it. And that was
Reparations was given
About
out.
4 months ago.
Yes.
Right.
They
Okay,
did that.
yes.
They did the reparations. I
Yes.
know that for a fact.
Yes.
Know
it's-
that for a fact.
That's what I'm saying. What you're talking about is not true. There's a
They
whole.
did the reparations.
It was not going down under the Trump administration because it was struck down in the Senate, and you actually be correct by Rand Paul.
Yeah, they did the reparations. Oscar, you remember us talking about that?
Yes, I
In
do.
North Carolina.
It's done already.
They did it in 2 ways. They just
And
didn't
that's
help.
not and don't say that it ain't never been done because I'm finna hit
It's
you
been
with some
done.
history. In 1994, it was done with the Rosewood.
The
Uh-huh.
real Rosewood.
Uh-huh. Their descendants.
Yeah, their descendants.
Yeah.
So they
It
did
was
like
done.
how they did,
Yes,
just
they
like
did.
how they
Yes.
reparate.
It was
did
a
the
total of
repar-
500,000. I think 500,000 that went out.
Wow, see,
Yeah, it's
I
happened.
know for a fact.
It's happened.
Sister, if I'm not, I think it was about 4 to 5 months ago is when the reparations went through in North Carolina.
Yes.
And I told people, I was like, I'm telling y'all, they doing reparations. They was like, man, I was like, I'm telling y'all, it was in
Yes,
North
it was done.
Carolina,
That's
and they
what,
did it in
that's
two
what got
ways.
California to doing it.
They did it to help Black business owners,
Yes.
and also
No, and
those.
to make you become Black. See, this is the thing, and I kind of agree
They
with
did.
it going from state to state.
Yeah. You calling somebody?
Yes, supposed to just call in. We already on.
Hello?
Mackenda.
Hello?
Mackenda.
Hello?
They can't hear you, bro. I don't know what's going on.
That happened last week too. I don't know if you have to call them and they can't call in. I don't know.
They just can't hear us coming through the thing.
Then it ended the live. Oh well, fuck it. People, we really is here for real. Don't worry
We
about
here, just can't hear
it. You just can't hear shit.
somebody coming in.
Yeah, you come in, it's over.
Lipsticks and drumsticks.
Shut up, old school.
Oh shit!
I'm calling E-Man. E-Man,
Good.
look at this
Even
nigga. E-Man.
I cause you shut the fuck up. Cause hey black. That's what you used to call me. Hey black, you shut the fuck up. Cause you go down now. That's my man. I lost my own boy.
Yeah,
I just can't believe it happened. I just fucking.
It's hard for me to look at pictures and stuff like that. It's just
Yeah.
hard because we don't have no pictures together because we felt every time somebody tried to take a picture of us, we felt we didn't need it. And we used to say to each other, it's like we don't need no pictures, and I regret that now because we would say to each other, we don't need no pictures together. We homeboys, like
Yeah,
we brothers.
But the whole thing is that you don't control life, so
Yeah,
always get them
that's
pictures in there.
that's the
true,
thing.
bro.
I never thought about
You know.
that until that
Well, I
happened.
guess it just shows we really don't control nothing when that happened.
Yeah.
Not at all. You feel me?
We really don't.
I mean, it just made me think. It made me think how many people that, like I said, when I talk to people, when I was talking to people, how many people didn't know that they was your family that I knew. And I've known these people for 35, 37 years.
Yep.
I've known these people, and I was like, you watch our show all the time. I was like, do you know that light-skinned girl at the end of the table? That's your cousin. It might be your second or third cousin. I don't know. You need to check that out. But if E-Man is your cousin,
because E-Man is from Eva's and them's daddy side of the family.
yeah,
But see, all of our family, once they married in, because I'm from Eva's mama side of the family, you just blend in. But a lot of us, all of us grown and we don't.
Yeah, and when I'm telling him, I'm literally telling him that when I'm driving to the house today. I'm on the phone with him and I'm on the freeway. I'm like, you know, light-skinned girl. I was like, you know, that's your cousin. If Eva's your cousin,
Yeah.
and E-Man's your cousin, if that's your cousin, then guess what? The girl at the end of our table is your cousin too. So you need to, whatever that happens, I say, I don't know. I said, but these are people.
Honey's mama side of the family.
Yeah, I said these are mama, daddy side of the family. I was like, I don't know what it is. I said,
yeah, I'm from Eva's Honey's mama side of the family, and E-Man is from her daddy side of the family because E-Man daddy and her father's brothers. So E-Man is her daddy's is
and the dude Jay Parks, who when I was coming up, he'll tell you. I mean, he probably told you, TJ, when you saw him.
Who?
At Jeff Parks. When they came up to you at the thing. I mean, this is the dude, he raised me. When I was rapping, you know, when I was trying to do my thing in the streets, my mama trusted him. Like, if I was going to a gangster party to rap in the hood, she's at work. She would trust him with everything I had. And so that's how I knew E-Man, because I knew his older cousins. So when he was a kid coming up, you know, my mama trusted them to keep me safe at parties. And the only reason I am who I am and I'm around and I've done everything in life because these dudes kept me safe. And even E-Man, I mean, even E-Man, if you told anybody you knew E-Man, you know, it's not like things was like gonna happen. Like, cause we came up. That's the way we came up. I mean, I'm not saying I was in any hood and stuff like that. It's just because people kept me safe.
The hell is he? Is he okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
I'm
Everybody
fucking with
knows who I'm talking about. If
I'm
they
fucking
kept
with
me
you, man.
safe because I was on the outside and I rapped. So E-Man, although he was younger and his older cousins, your older cousins, you know, people kept me safe. I mean, there's only one black gang in all of Southside Ontario.
Man, okay.
So them dudes kept me safe. I mean, you guys had, you know, you guys had the South Side. I mean, I don't know how many black gangs there was on the South Side. You know, but they kept me safe when I was growing up.
You can get McKenna live?
Nah, man, I don't know what happened.
You can't call her?
I don't know where my phone is. But
I got her number. I could call her if you want me to call
Yeah,
her.
call her.
I'll call her.
Tell her we sit here waiting on her.
She tried to call.
I'm gonna call her.
Supposed to call this number right here. I said call this number right here.
She called.
She called where?
She called.
Call where?
On the thing. Wasn't that her? She kept saying hello.
Yeah, we couldn't. He couldn't
It was kind of
connect
like when
it.
Dom. It was like when Dom.
He
when
couldn't
Dom called in
connect it.
too. So I don't know why it
He
don't
couldn't
connect.
connect it.
I don't know what's up with that. Why it don't connect, but it don't.
Well, we're gonna go live with her right now. We're gonna call her right now. I'm gonna put it right here.
Drumsticks and lipsticks.
Why not answering the motherfucker?
Hey, I'm only trying, like we said. What's funny, cuz? Like,
It's funny to me.
We all
Fuck
better.
y'all, man.
I'm just trying to figure out what's funny.
Fuck y'all. It's funny to me.
What's
Okay,
funny?
relax.
There's a lot of inside shit that's funny to me.
Hello, McKenna. Trying to call you to put you on the show. Didn't answer. Call us back.
I done had a hard week. Fuck y'all. A lot of hard week.
Yeah, what's your hard week? Your dog, you didn't get your dog back.
No, I didn't.
He's not coming back.
Which dog?
Thank
His dog ran
you.
away again.
Thank you, Chocolate. Thank you, Chocolate. I have to have faith
Lisa looked and said,
because I have a dope head fucking brother, which I will never. If I saw him again, I'd fucking stab him in the fucking neck
So the dog ran away again?
again. Yeah, because I got a fucking meth head brother.
don't
have
put
a-
him on blast when you allow it. So don't put him on blast.
Yeah, don't
bro.
put him on blast now, bro, because we warned you ahead of time.
Okay, but
let's
if the
leave that
dog
alone.
know his way back home, he may come back on his own.
No,
He ain't
don't.
coming
Somebody
back
got
here,
him. It's been a week. It's not funny, man.
That's far from funny.
it's not funny.
That ain't funny. I went on the
It's-
website some days
It's
to
not.
check and look.
It's not funny. My house is just not the same.
Yeah, well, the
You
house
live
been
on
the
air
same.
too, motherfucker.
I don't give a fuck.
He crying, bro.
I don't.
He crying, bro.
We go with that shit. That I don't give a fuck shit. I have a problem with that.
You can't have.
I do.
You can't because he feeling it, bro.
Yeah.
Handle your business with your brother full time. Don't fucking-
TJ, what did we say? If it was our brother, we would have voted him out the
Nigga
family
family.
and gave that nigga a road apple.
The first time the
We would
dog
have gave that
left,
nigga a road map and an
that
apple.
nigga said, "I seen the dog."
I know. I
So,
understand that.
You coming on air crying and shit, turning red.
Yeah, don't do
You know
that,
what I mean?
bro.
Like, come on, cuz.
Yeah, he ran away again, sis. Again. His brother let him out again.
Well, I hope he come back on his own. Because they know where their home
He
is.
been gone over a week.
Yeah, even so, they've been known to come back on
Man,
their own.
somebody looked at that dog and said, "This is a good ass dog."
Is that your phone?
Yep, this McKenda calling.
Oh, tell her.
Hey, you. We blessed. We're live, and we was trying to get you.
Tell
We
her to
couldn't
call
hear
me.
you.
Tell her to call to my phone.
Can you call? I'm gonna text you the
I text her.
Do you have the number to the podcast?
I gave
Yeah,
it.
I have hold on a second. I have 951-867-9416.
Yeah.
That's it. Call that number right now.
Okay,
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Uh-huh. Bye.
If I see him,
Yeah,
I
makes it
kill
easy.
him. I swear to God, I stab him in the fucking heart. Stab him in the fucking.
We on live. We doing this
Man,
shit.
I
kill him and
swear to
stab
God,
him in the
I
heart.
stab. You could use this in
Hey,
court.
bro.
Use
Well,
this in
TJ,
court.
you know what he always said? I hate to be the one to be on these TV shows, but we're gonna see you on First 48 in a few weeks.
It's good.
We ain't tripping.
Cool.
We're gonna see you on First 48 or I killed my brother behind my dog.
You can use this right now.
Yeah,
You
bro.
can use this. I'm telling you, Force 48.
Anyway,
You can use this.
reparations,
Now she got the number to call.
money.
Yeah, but we.
She's gonna call. She just repeated the number. She's gonna call it. I'm not gonna call her.
Shut up, Road Dogs.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Road
man. I
Dogs.
did it.
Shout
I
out to
did
the
it.
Road Dog, OG
My guys,
Rome.
you know what I mean? OG Room. Hey, look, y'all did an interview with Chop.
Last night we had a ball, man. We're gonna finish
Look,
that
But
interview.
the cold part is this.
Don't
I've
do
been
that. Don't.
No. I've been asking them to come see us.
Oh yeah,
you
you
know
right.
what I'm talking about, Dad. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Working out every day and
but,
shit
but,
like
but,
that.
but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, I've been asking you to come here, Deja, forever. But my brother did this shit on spot. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, let's make it happen, bro.
Yeah,
Let's
working
support
out
each
every
other as
day,
we
you
do.
know,
No,
showing
I'm
your
saying,
I
guns.
said let's
there.
support each other as
Yeah.
we do. You
Right,
call
right,
us,
right,
we're
right,
gonna
right.
be there. You
Right.
know.
I've been asking him to come for like a year.
Yeah, you have.
It took you 15 minutes. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, last
Road
time we was
Dogs.
at the birthday party
Yeah,
with Kid Frost. And
Come on, man.
Hey, and all of y'all do me a favor, go to www.10westmusicgroup.com.
10 West Music.
The number 10, not spelt 10. Go to 10westmusic.com. From the backings of my brother, God has blessed us. We're in a good position. So y'all go and check that out. Y'all go see the new thing that's going on right now. God is so,
You know, I'm gonna tell you this.
10 West
Period.
Music.
What I've been learning over the years is that when it comes to this music shit, everybody got their little shady sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do.
No. I'm gonna say this.
I said,
I'm
yeah, they
100,
do.
1 billion.
Yeah, they do.
I started the company in 2011. Y'all see it on the Run Entertainment. I started in 2011. Shout out to Natural Red. who supported
Definitely
me.
shout out to Natural Red.
Shout out to Lil Mama, OG Lil Mama.
Definitely shout out to Lil Measy,
Shout out
Measy.
to Stefan,
Stefan, Luck Kennedy.
Luck,
Kennedy,
Moneybag.
New York City.
Yep.
I'm just saying, these are all the people that stuck by me no matter what. You know what I mean? While other niggas did sneaky shit behind my back. You know what I mean? Got other companies and shit, and I still supported their asses
Can't call
and,
it.
put them on a commercial with me. You know what I mean? That's why the nigga ain't doing too good right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Karma's
Like,
a motherfucker.
karma's a
You don't want to
motherfucker,
meet
bro.
him.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I almost got emotional.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this though: what goes around comes around. I got a tattoo
Period.
on my neck. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, real talk.
10westmusic.com.
Right.
You know,
Explain
yeah,
this.
me and my bro sat down because he has a venture that is a family oriented. This is I'm just gonna keep it 100. I look
Right.
at it and we start laughing because on my mama's birthday, me and my brother went and celebrated her birthday together. Then my other two brothers flew in,
Right.
had a birthday party for my mom,
Right.
which was beautiful, beautiful day. And the cool thing about it is that we're doing our separate things and my brothers keep going. We need to do a family business together. One of my brothers own a few laundry mats. He's doing great with that. Shout out to my brother Don. My brother
Moving on
Ron
up.
has
He got
a
trucks.
trucking company.
Right.
You know, and me and TJ has been doing our thing, and it's been lucrative. It's been very, God has been good. But what we're doing now is we're staying away from the stupidity. So
Right.
now it was like, okay, bro, I've been doing this food all these years. You've been doing music all these years. I want to just concentrate on, because you know my
My
brother
food.
has a food truck that he's
Yeah.
okay, well he got a food cart. He got a cart, cuz y'all catch him in front of the club with a
Check
couple
this
of hot
out, though.
links, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, no, well, he got some great things going. And he was like, look, I just want you to take care of the music thing. So
Right,
God
right.
blessed me to get into the position to deal with some powerful execs, to get in a position to
Right.
What do you know about music?
See,
a lot.
calling ain't happening.
But
So I'm saying,
yeah,
there's
she
something
said
wrong
that
with
she
this
keeps
phone.
calling. She just texted, says she keeps calling, and
What it-
it's a busy line. So why don't we call her? Well, not now, because now we only got but 2 minutes.
Nah, we're gonna go over.
We
time.
can
Right.
extend.
No, we can't.
We
Give me
can
her number, Shot.
extend.
I ain't
What's
gonna
her
give you her number out loud. I'm gonna show you the
It's
number.
here.
555.
Yeah,
Just
I'll do
dial
that.
it. Dial it. It's ready right now. They said this phone been doing that.
555-4322.
The one
I got an answer machine that'll talk to you. That's De La Soul. Come on, then tell him. Look at my cousin back there. Yeah, don't. What? See,
I'm sorry, my iPhone.
see why?
Should they put it on speaker?
See, Cuddy, see how they do me?
McKenda, we're calling you now, love.
So it's my phone line.
Did your line? She
Is
said that
yo-
she keeps calling and it keeps taking to a busy signal.
It's the black man fault. Well, it's really the white
Look,
man
it ain't
fault.
even calling through to her phone.
It's
The white
ringing.
man fault.
Something ain't right, bro.
She ain't answering. Shit.
Please leave your message for
There it is.
6822.
They said she ain't answering. Hey,
Man, this is a
Yeah,
good
she ain't
show.
answering. That's all that is.
It's a good show. It's one of my favorite shows.
She just
Oh,
said
yeah.
something ain't right.
Like that.
no. The whole thing is there's something wrong with this phone. I've been trying to tell you about.
I know.
Yeah, you. I heard you on the phone the other day trying to make sure
Yeah.
that your line was right.
Yeah,
You did?
The phone line is not right. Something ain't
McKenda, we definitely want to get you next week.
right. Yeah.
We also had DJ Danny, and she hit me too, which is one of our guests. She's a radio personality on a FM radio station. She hit me still and said, even though that she's late, she still wants to come and meet the crew. So that's dope too.
Oh, cool.
She said that her ride because
Late.
her car need brakes, and she put her car in the shop yesterday. So
Where
she doesn't
she
have a
live at?
car.
Where she
She's a
stay at?
DJ. She lives in I didn't go through all that. She just said ETA 6, it's raining, see you soon. And then she said that her driver, whoever she rode with, made a whole lot of stops that was unnecessary. That's what she said.
Hey, make sure you go to
So we ain't gonna worry about that part of it.
drumsticks and
Because-
lipsticks.com.
Hold up, we're gonna do favor for favor because On the Run Entertainment, Papa's Kitchen, 10 West will be on the radio with her. So we're gonna do a live radio from the radio station with her. So in return, we're gonna barter. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to their state, but we're gonna show up on time.
I'm trying to figure out why we couldn't get McKenda on the line.
I was just saying,
I
go
don't
to
know.
make
You
sure
have to
you
call
go. A positive thing is to go to drumstickandlipsticks.com.
Yeah, go to Drumsticks and Lipstick. That's definitely McKenna.
This
Definitely
is what it is.
empowering
On the run.
black women.
ENT.
Proud of you, girl.
Yeah. That's all. We'll be back next week. And still be giving me hell about being And you go down right now. Hey, that's your power, cuz. I'll never say cuz. That's why. Ain't that time, ain't that Santa, we will see you. I'll see you soon, guys.
Shout out to my nephew E-Man, because I love you to death, bro.
I love you guys.
To you, E-Man, we're going to dedicate a whole day to you, bro. And I got some old records with me and you. So